Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, which is very likely because I've only been posting for a little under a year, then hi, I'm Shay. I post about all things lifestyle and home, so if that is your vibe, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. Somebody commented on one of my videos recently and said that if I were a season, I would be autumn, and I completely agree. I definitely lean into the muted colors, the earthy tones, the neutrals, and all the cozy vibes. So autumn is definitely my favorite, and I always look forward to this time of year. So for today's video, I thought we would do kind of a cozy day at home vlog. I have some things I need to get done, so we are going to make it a little bit more productive, but I do plan to sprinkle in some fun autumnal activities. So that is the plan. I feel like I really overcomplicate what types of long form videos to create because I feel like I need to have this big elaborate plan. But honestly, I don't know if you guys can relate, but at least for me, I love watching people do nothing basically. If they are just filming their everyday life or talking to the camera or doing the most mundane tasks, I am hooked. I find it so interesting just to watch other people's lives. So we're trying to just not overcomplicate this, and I'm just gonna bring you guys along while I do all of my little mundane tasks. And I hope it's not boring. Let me know in the comments if you like these more chill, casual style vlogs. And of course, I'll still plan to implement all of the little shop with me's and decorate with me's and all of those videos, but we're switching it up a little bit. So anyway, that's the plan for today. First on the list is actually washing our bedding. I try to wash it once a week, and it's definitely been probably closer to 2 weeks. So I need to wash our bedding. We're gonna start with that. I'm gonna strip the bed and we will go give it a wash and then just keep on rolling with all of the different things I need to get done around the house. So let's go. I just threw the sheets in the washer and then I put all of the blankets back on our bed. We literally sleep with so many blankets, but those are right there. Now I have a little bit of tidying up to do. So I have this large laundry pile that I need to sort through and just some other random things to put away. And then I have this big basket that has a bunch of clothes that have been air drying. We love that. It's kind of like finding dirty pots on the stove after you did all the dishes. So now I have all of this to put away that I forgot about. So we're gonna tackle this first. So much better now. It was such a mess. Yesterday we did a big huge ham dinner with honey glazed ham, homemade rolls, corn on the cob. It was a lot. We had so many dishes. I'm pretty sure we used every single cutting board and almost every pot and pan that we have. So I unloaded the dishwasher and then reloaded it again with some more dishes, and then the floor needed a good sweeping, so we swept the floor and then cleaned the countertop. So now that it's looking much better, I kind of want to make a simmer pot. I made a simmer pot in my preparing for fall video and it was super cute. Let me grab the simmer pot. So this is the simmer pot that I used in that video, which just sits on the stove, and I got this one off of Amazon. But I had the idea, I don't know if this is actually a thing or not, but I had the idea to make a mini simmer pot using our candle warmer back here. I don't know if it will be as strong because this definitely made our entire home smell amazing, but it would kind of be nice to not have the stove going all day because I feel like it definitely heats up our place. So I have a small bowl, let me show you. Okay, this is the bowl, and I feel like we could make a little simmer pot. This could totally be a flop, but I mean, we might as well try. So it's a cute little fall bowl. We're just gonna add our water in here with our different spices and our apple slices and see if we can make our house smell good. So it's not really a simmer pot at all. Basically a water candle. But let's go give it a try. Okay, I have everything laid out. When I made the simmer pot last time, I used an orange slice as well, but I feel like it's just going to be way too much in the small bowl. So I'm just going with one apple, and honestly, I might not even need to use the full apple. So I have that. Then I also have some little cinnamon sticks that I got in bulk at Winco. Then I have some little star anise that I got from Walmart. And then I also have some vanilla extract, some pumpkin pie spice, and then some whole cloves. And I think that this should be enough to make a really cozy simmer pot. So I'm gonna prepare everything and put it in the bowl first, and then we will add some water over top. I'm just boiling some water on the stove right now so that it starts hot, but then obviously the candle warmer should keep the water warm. So let's go ahead and start cutting up our apple. Okay, I just finished up with the little simmer pot, and to be honest, it's not smelling very strong right now. I feel like when I did the other simmer pot on the stove, it was strong instantly, but it could also be nose blind, and Dylan gets home in an hour, so we will actually see if it smells good. But regardless, it looks really cute, so I'm excited about that. Now I feel like I can smell it a little bit actually. When I turn my head that way, I can start to smell it. So hopefully our home will just start to smell amazing. Anyway, I need to clean all of this up, and then I have a little bit of editing that I need to get done. Well, not a little bit, actually a whole lot. For those of you guys who don't know, I have my own photography business. It's my full-time job, so it keeps me very, very busy, especially this time of year with weddings and fall shoots. So my editing list is very, very extensive, and I need to just keep chipping away at it. So I think I'm gonna go hop on the couch and get some editing done, maybe have a show on in the back, either Gilmore Girls or some more YouTube videos. Those are always my go-tos this time of year. So that's the plan. Let's go get some work done. Okay, it's been a little while, but I have been so productive, which I'm feeling really good about. We also made the bed, as you guys saw, and I am so excited to sleep in fresh sheets. There's nothing better. So that's a task that I'm happy we got done today. Now, I think I want to do a little bit of coloring. So I'm gonna take you guys out to the living room. The lighting is so good in there, and it's just my favorite room to spend the evening in because it's so cozy and decorated all cute for fall. So we're gonna go out there and we're gonna color with my little coloring book that I'll show you guys. Also, a quick side note on the simmer pot, it's still not super strong. My husband got home a while ago and he did say he could smell it, but it wasn't extremely strong. So I definitely think the traditional simmer pot on the stove works better, but it is still there. I can smell it a little bit. So give it a try for yourself and let me know what you think. I still think it's worth it. It's cute, like I said, if anything, but again, it's not super strong. So I just wanted to mention that, but now let's head into the living room and we'll do a little bit of coloring. Our living room is just so cozy in the evening. I love the natural light that just pours through and makes everything so golden. Earlier today, I also decided to hang this little wreath here on the canvas, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. For starters, it does need to be dropped down a little bit, but by the time I got it up there, I just kept it where it was, but I would bring it down a little bit if I end up deciding that I like it there. Another thing though is that the ribbon that I used is a little bit more pink than I would like. It just looks a little out of place with the wreath. So I would swap it with a ribbon that I have that's a little bit more orangey tone and drop it down. But do we like it there? Anyway, should I even bother doing all of those changes? Last year during Christmas time, I put a mini wreath up there and it was super cute, but it did also have bows and little bells hanging from it. So I feel like it looked a little bit more complete. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it should stay or if I should just let the canvas be. But I am just obsessed with every other detail of our living room. It just feels so cozy and lived in. Here's kind of a glimpse of the other side. I have a cozy fall backdrop on the TV right now, but this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. If you're curious where anything is from or you just want to see kind of my styling process of decorating everything, I will link my 2 fall decorate with me videos down below. I did one for the living room and then I did a separate one styling the kitchen. So If you guys want to go get some decorating ideas, definitely check out the description box and you can find those there. Okay, but now it's time to get into the coloring. So the book that I'm using is the Cozy Girl Bold and Easy coloring book. And I know these were super popular on social media last year, so they're nothing new or groundbreaking, but my husband got it for me last autumn and I loved coloring in it. So we're pulling it back out. Also, the markers that I'm using are these ones. I'm not even going to try and pronounce how to say them, but they are also a very popular brand. And I just have the 40 basic color pack, I believe. So they have a fine tip and a broad tip. So this is what I'm going to be using. They don't create any streaks, which is really nice. And it just makes for super easy, relaxing coloring. So I'm going to find which page I want and we'll just get started. Here we go, you guys. This is what it looks like. It's very simple, but I still think it turned out really cute. I switched up the colors a couple times because I liked the more muted pink. I'm a sucker for the colorless blender. I still don't really know fully what it does, but it kind of adds a little bit of texture when I run it over some of the already dry spots. So I used this and it kind of made a cool texture on the thread and the flowers. Again, it's not perfect, but I think coloring is just a fun hobby and I got to enjoy some more YouTube videos while I colored for a little bit. That was a nice little activity to start the evening, and now I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Kind of getting hungry, so maybe I'll pull out our leftovers. My husband is actually flying tonight. For those of you guys who don't know, and I'm sure that's most of you because I don't think I bring it up too often, but my husband's in flight school, so he's currently working on his instrument rating to eventually become a commercial pilot. So he is doing a night flight tonight, which means that I'm going to have a couple hours to myself tonight. So trying to decide what we could do. I've already caught up on Dancing with the Stars. I should have saved that for today, honestly, because Dylan doesn't really care about it. So I could have watched that. A lot of our shows we watched together though. So maybe I could take a bath. We could do a fun little cozy bubble bath. Maybe have some Gilmore Girls on. That sounds fun. I think we'll do that. But going back to what I was saying a second ago about Dancing with the Stars, let me know if you guys are watching it this season, what your thoughts are, who you're thinking is going to be in the top 3. If you haven't seen Dancing with the Stars or you're not caught up, maybe just skip past this little part. But right out of the gate, I had a good feeling about Robert Irwin just because his sister won. He is definitely not doing me dirty. They are doing so good. Whitney's just an amazing coach, but also Whitney Levitt with Mark Ballas, they are just killing it too. So I definitely think both of them will be in the top 2. That's my prediction at least. But there are a lot of strong contenders, so I could see it really switching up a little bit at the end. Alex Earl could definitely be up there. I think Jen is really good, but her partner is new this year, so I'm not fully sure that they'll make it in the top 3. Ezra also, they're killing it. Riley too, she's doing so good. Ooh, and Brandon with, oh my gosh, what's her name? Lauren from Fifth Harmony. They're doing so good. I keep finding all of their TikTok videos and I love her humor. She has a very sassy personality and it definitely shows in their dances. Honestly, there's just so many amazing ones. It's gonna be a tough season, so I'm excited. Maybe I'll just keep doing some more yap sessions of Dancing with the Stars as the season goes on and we can chat about it in the comments. But what was I gonna do? Oh, dinner. Let's go get some dinner and then we will go take a cozy bath.